open up. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends.
Welcome to my channel, Talk That Talk with your girl T, which is me. I trust you guys are blessed and I hope you guys are well. Yes, so first and foremost, please like, share, comment and subscribe. My channel is based on all things motivational, uplifting, encouraging, all that good stuff. So, further ado with today's topic. So today's video, I'm going to be, discussing is on accountability. What it means, how important is it, and why we hold people in our life accountable. So accountability, we already know what that means. If you don't know what that means, I'm going to put it up on the screen. Yes, so I guess you guys got to see what the definition of accountability, and I want to talk about the importance of accountability and why we hold certain people in our life for certain, you may not use one person, you may not hold one person accountable for all areas in your life, but there's certain things, probably in finance, probably in marriage or relationship, courting, or even in health or career, whatever it may be. I believe we hold certain people accountable, and some of us may not even hold anybody accountable and just basically are just trying to wing it throughout life on their Jack Jones. So first of all, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, so why is accountability important? Accountability is important because as much as we can charge ourselves up and like fill ourselves up with vim and gusto, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm like, you know, I'm on my A game and making sure that I tick the boxes that I want to of my list to achieve certain things. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy and we make excuses for ourselves in certain ways. So say, let me just use something so trivial, just like it's not really trivial. Going to the gym is important, health is important, of course, but let me say going to the gym. If I sign up to go to the gym and say nobody knows about it, and no matter how like committed and dedicated I may be at the start or as a person, we are all human beings. There's certain times that we feel like, oh, I can't even really be bothered, or I'm not in the mood, or certain situation has come across, has intervened basically, and has basically knocked your confidence of going to the gym, or you just basically feel discouraged, right? But then if I signed up at the gym, and and what's the likelihood of me going to the gym in those scenarios? Because we deal with problems each and every day. Like, you may have had a long day at work and you know that you go to the gym every day after work. But because there's no one to hold accountable for your actions, you could just make a sly excuse to yourself, be like, Charlie, as for today, I'm tired. I'm going home, meaning that I'm tired. I'm going home to go and sleep. And like, you know, tomorrow I'll make up for it. Then tomorrow comes another situation. A friend may call you and be like, oh, I really need you to help me out in this situation. Can you be here at this time? Then another day, a week, 2 weeks, months have passed, and basically your inconsistency of you going to the gym is up and down, right? You barely go. You're paying for monthly subscription or yearly subscription, and it is not being utilized. So the benefit of having somebody that is or holding someone accountable is that person is basically the person not to dictate how you should be living, but to keep you in check. So okay, so are you going to the gym today? Yeah, call me when you're at the gym. And in your mind, you're at work thinking, oh, flipping neck, I'm tired. I really don't want to go to the gym today. What excuse can I make? But that person will message you in the day to be like, oh yeah, don't forget you need to go to the gym. Or if it's somebody that, like your sparring partner, meaning your partner that goes with you to the gym, whether your girlfriend, boyfriend, or just your friend or your trainer, your PT, they are pushing you towards your goal. You know, they want the best for you. Hence the reason why they will call you, they will message you and be like, yeah, I'm going to be there at 6. And in your mind at work, you was like, I can't wait to go home to shower and sleep. But then because of that message and because of that accountability that you have held in account to that person, you are now more pushed and forced to go and to commit, right? You're more like propelled to commit to what you had signed, the deal that you signed with that person. And that's why it's so important that even the Bible talks about we can't be wise unto our own self. And it's in all areas. You shouldn't be like, as I always say, my messages that I liaise through to you guys, I'm not trying to tell anybody how to live. I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to dictate anybody's life. I just hope that it helps in certain areas that you may be facing or may be facing or may be going into in life, certain seasons and changes that you could, there's certain things that you can pick up from here and certain things that you can be like, no, not that one is not good for me, because all advice is not necessarily good advice. However, with accountability, that is a different kind of thing. It's not something that someone is, they will give you advice. Someone that you hold accountable will give you advice, of course, maybe unsolicited advice, but they will give you advice. But at the same time, the choice relies on you. But with accountability, it gives you more momentum to pick yourself up to do the things that you said you're going to do. And that's the reason why it's so important in life, and this life that we live, that we have people that we hold in accountability that can keep us in check. Because going back to what the Bible says about we can't be wise unto our own self, likewise, sometimes we can't be accountable of our own self in all things, especially if it's so many, like a plethora of things that we are trying to achieve, or trying to, whether it's health, marriage, or you're courting, you're dating, you are going into investment, starting a business, changing career, job, school. You know, you can't all do that. You can't do all of that by yourself. There's certain people, each one teaches one, each one needs each other to survive. No man is an island. Hence the reason why we having certain people in place, and they don't need to know all your business. I strongly believe not everyone needs to know everything, and even that person you confide in doesn't need to know, you know, from A to Z. However, they need to know what is your goal, what is your end goal. Okay, you want to lose about 2 pounds, 5 pounds, or I want to fit in this dress by next, like within a fortnight. So what is your goal? That you need to know what your goal is, and that goal has to be made clear to who it is that you are going to hold in account for the whole, like, you know, goal to be achieved, right? So these are the reasons why we have people and we hold people in accountability of certain areas of our life, because we make so much excuses for ourselves. Hence the reason why the old saying of we are our own worst enemy. Yes, we have goals, aspirations, there's dreams that we want to achieve, and we want to all be successful, whatever success may look like to you. But then if we just leave it to ourselves to achieve these things, what is the likelihood of that happening? Even when you're starting your own business, it's more harder for you to work for yourself, believe me you, than for you working for somebody else. Because me working for myself, like me just doing these videos and things like that, you know, I have to push myself to do these videos. This is work for me, and I'm passionate. No matter if I'm passionate about talking and things like that, or I'm passionate about fashion and things like that, I have to push myself to be able to do the work. But at the same time, I know it can't just all be me, you know. Of course it's God as well, but then at the same time it's very important that I have someone who's accountable for my actions. I have a mentor that is like, you know, have you done your videos today? Like, let me see, or things like that. Ask me questions and things like that to keep me on my toes, so that I know that, you know what, I haven't recorded, even though all my videos are pre-recorded. But then at the same time, I still need to keep on recording, even if I've got a backlog of videos to upload. And there's sometimes I might be going a week or 2 weeks without recording videos, and just relying on the pre-recorded videos is a good thing, because that's why you do it, so you're organized. It makes me organized. However, at the same time, that can make me lazy and make me think to myself that, oh, I've got a backlog I can go through. But then I have to continue the momentum, and having people in place and in my structure to be able to push me further and keep me in check and ask me questions. Have you done this, T? Have you done that, T? All those things, it helps. It is annoying at times. Sometimes it's can you just leave me alone? I've done it. Like, but that person, especially if you've got a strong-headed person that is just like, no, I need to see, email me, WhatsApp me. I need to see the details that what you have done, that you said, what it is that you're doing, that it's done. So accountability, in essence of it, it is very important. Whether you're saving, it's good that you have somebody in place that you trust, who's good with finances. And when I mean good with finances, I don't just mean that person has never gone in debt, never made a mistake in their life. No, because one of my videos that I put up, do not subscribe to someone else's fear. It's very important that the knowledge that we seek from people that are successful, we also seek knowledge from those that have tried and it failed and they tried again, so that we get information from both sides to help us gear our way in our own direction. That's why it's good when we get an accountability, whether it's you courting or in a relationship, in marriage. Don't just go to the people that are successful and married and been married for 10, 15, 20, 30, whatever amount of years. Also seek that same knowledge from those that have divorced or are going through some serious time. But be careful about getting information from people that are going through things at a certain time. Be sensitive, but get that information. Someone that had a divorce hasn't necessarily failed. You can learn, and even if it's through their failure, you can learn from that, and that can help you gauge accountability. So say if I'm ready to get married and I want to hold somebody accountable, the norm is going for someone that's successful in their marriage, right? Someone that has basically run the test of time. But at the same time, the wise thing to do also is also held in accountability those that have divorced, because they experienced as well. If anything, that teaches you not to make certain mistakes and failures. And if they're true and honest, they will also highlight to you that, this is the errors that I made in my relationship or in my marriage that, I wish if I could go back, if they wanted to go back, they would have changed. So accountability, you can get it from, those that are very successful and those that have tried and it's failed for them. But it's important in essence that we hold people accountable in our life in order to achieve what it is that we want to achieve in this so-called thing we do call life, right? But yes, guys, I hope that was clear enough, and I catch you guys on another video. So have a great, amazing week. Take care.